Copa America is here, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Argentina, Lionel Messi's swan song, very likely, his Copa America swan song, I should be more specific, up against Canada. Canada soccer, the boys in red, managed by none other than American Jesse Marsch. And quite the game. His first competitive game as Canada's new manager. And what a baptism of fire it is. It's going to be an interesting game. And guys, the Euros has lived up to expectations. Let's hope also that now the Copa America lives up to expectations and produces scintillating soccer. It's going to be fun. What is up, guys? The President Chip. Marsch is better than Triple G. Well, he still has a lot to prove. Let's see how he does today against Argentina. I put on Twitter, I said, call me crazy, but I have a gut feeling that Canada is going to get a result today. Probably not a win, but maybe a draw, or at best, a scrappy 1-0 loss, right? Or a scrappy, narrow loss. I'll say that. Let's take a look at the starting lineups because it's interesting. Here we have the lineups from FOTMob, and I don't know if these formations are exactly accurate. They don't quite look like it, but I guess we'll see as the game goes on. All right. So, FOTMobs. Here's Argentina versus Canada. For Argentina, it's a very experienced lineup. Okay, the core of this team is the team that won the World Cup in 2026. Emi Martinez in goal, the Aston Villa goalkeeper. Backline of Nahuel Molina, Christian Romero, Luca Martinez, and Marcos Acuna. Right, so that's a very experienced backline. Even though Romero and Martinez are both 26, obviously they're both playing at a very high level. That's probably the most inexperienced partnership on this field. Acuna is, 32, plays for Sevilla, I believe. He's, obviously very, very experienced. Molina is only 26, but still very experienced. That midfield three, McAllister, Leandro Paredes, and Rodrigo de Paul. That was most of that. That was really the midfield in the World Cup. And then Di Maria and Lionel Messi both starting, both in their late 30s, both starting. And the only player in this starting lineup that is under 25 years old is none other than Julian Alvarez. So the only player who's younger than 25 in this entire starting lineup is Julian Alvarez. Something to consider. For Canada, they're going to play. Now, I don't know if this is a 4-3-3. It feels weird to see Alvarez out left. Personally, I think Messi is going to be more roaming. I think Messi and Argentina are going to be roaming in and around Alvarez with him more as a target man, but I guess we'll see. So let's look at Canada. Maxime Croupeau in goal. A back four of Alistair Johnson, Celtic fullback. Moisey Bambito, Colorado Rapids center back. Derek Cornelius of the, I want to say Portland Timbers, but I think he left. I think he went to Malmo now. I could be wrong. Let me double check that. Yeah, he's in Malmo. And then Alfonso Davies at left back. Now, this is more of a 4-2-2-2. Ismail Kone and Eustachio are a pair of two, and then Tejon Buchanan and Liam Millar are the two sort of inverted wide players, with, of course, Jonathan David and Kyle Larin up top. This is definitely Jesse Marsch penis ball here. Let's take a look at the bench for both teams. For Argentina, it's Franco Armani, Geronimo Rulli, German Pezea, Gonzalo Montiel, Lucas Martinez Cuarta, Nicolas Otamendi, still managing to hang on, another very experienced player. Nicolas Tagliafico, Enzo Fernandez, the young Chelsea midfielder. Ezequiel Palacios, Giovanni Lo Celso, Guido Rodriguez, Valentin Carboni, Alejandro Garnacho, Lautaro Martinez, benched. Interesting. With Nicolas Gonzalez. Now, there's a lot of young talent on that bench that can come off and make a difference if Argentina needs it, despite their starting lineup being more experience heavy. And then here for Canada, we have Dane St. Clair, Thomas McGill, Joel Waterman, Kamal Miller, Kyle Hibbert, Luc de Fougerolles, Ali Ahmed, Jacob Schaffelberg, Jonathan Osorio, Mathieu Chouanière, Richie Larea, Samuel Piet, it's supposed to be Jalen Russell Rowe, Tani Oluwaseyi, Oluwaseyi, and Thelonious Blair. What a name, Thelonious Blair. So this is Argentina versus Canada. And it remains, will the experience of Argentina and obviously more quality that they have shine through, or will this young, energetic Canada under new coach Christopher Marsch? This is do you guys like my very improvised time setup here? I'm in Chicago right now, so I don't have my usual setup with me, and I'm literally using some kind of kitchen appliance to hold this up. I hope it works for later. All right, score prediction. You guys tell me your score prediction, but first, Julian Vivas says, is Esmir really going to play for Bosnia? Okay, there's rumors going around. The Bosnian, fan base is saying he's going to play for them. He did recently remove the USA flag from his profile on Instagram. Can't read into that too much, but you kind of can. Why would somebody do that? If it's true, that means the USMNT will lose him and Luka, possibly. Which Luka are you talking about? What happened to Triple G being able to recruit? I actually don't put this one on Triple G. Look, Esmir Baratsarevic at 19 has played for the Olympic team and even the senior team in January camp. So he's been given opportunities. It's not like he's been ignored, right? So, Obed Vargas always wanted to play for Mexico. I think that's not really on Triple G either. I think Brian Gutierrez, we are in danger of losing, very much so. And I think that maybe instead of bringing troncos like Duncan McGuire and Johan Gomez to the Olympic team, we should be focusing on guys like Esmir or, Diego Luna or Brian Gutierrez, actual technical players, right? So, but this one for me is not really on Triple G. I don't think, this is something to blame him for necessarily. If anything, they could have gotten more opportunities with the Olympic team at best. Oh, you mean Luca Coglioscio? Coglioscio is already playing for Italy. I think, barring a change of heart. And look, he's just coming back from an injury now. So barring a change of heart, that's probably where Luca is, Coglioscio is going to play. But let's see. All right. Now, here's another fun thing. Don't forget that this stream is also sponsored by Underdog Fantasy. And today I'm going to actually pick the underdog for this game live in real time, and you guys can help me out. So it's their pick'em game here, okay? So for this, I'm going to enter an amount of $10, okay? And then I'm going to pick these over-under. Here I have Maxime Croupeau, 4.5 saves. That's a lot. It is Argentina. Do we think he's going to be higher? Maybe. Not sure, though. Emi Martinez, 0 goals allowed. I'm going to say Canada will score once. So I'm going to give that as one option there. Ismael Kone, will he score? Not unlikely, but not worth betting on. Liam Millar, 1 shot attempted is probably fair. So we're going to give him that. Okay. How come when I click on it, it's not exactly make 2 picks? Yeah, I'm working on it, guys. But I tried to click on Liam Millar here. Let me try refreshing this. Oh, your Martinez pick is impacting this selection, they say. I got to do this quick before the game kicks off. Teams are lining up in the tunnel right now. Should be coming out any minute now. This is the problem. When I'm streaming live, my computer is so slow. If anybody knows a good gaming computer with a really good graphics card that will move fast no matter what you're doing, I'm in the market for one, because this thing is slow. It's slow as a Triple G substitution. That's how slow it is. Di Maria needs a Walmart scooter. I know. Di Maria, I'm a little surprised he's starting this game. I thought they would have tried to inject a little more youth into the starting lineup, but Scaloni is definitely going for a more experienced lineup here. This is still loading. You're not late, Winelke. The game hasn't started yet. No worries. No worries. Okay, we're back. We are so back. Let's put our amount in, $10. All right, if I get 2 correct, I get $90. What two? I haven't put anything in yet. Where are they? Locked picks must be resolved before entry. So I put, Emiliano would concede 1. I'm going to say Jonathan David gets either a goal or an assist today. All right. Martinez pick. What are you saying? How is a Martinez pick impacting this selection? I said he's going to allow 1 goal and Jonathan David is going to score it. Liam Millar. Fine. Let's just do Liam Millar for now. This is very poor. Very poor, I have to say. Let's see. I can't even do this live. Why is it frozen like this? I can scroll down here, but I can't scroll down here, which is very strange. Oof. Also, processor is more important for you. It has to be from 2 different teams. Yeah, but I have Emi Martinez, right? And then I have Liam Millar as well, the Canadian. And then I have, let's go with Tejon and see if that changes anything. Guys, you're hurting me here. All right, let's get rid of Emi Martinez then. Now it can't be submitted because I haven't selected multiple teams. Let's go. Messi's going to get either a goal or an assist. Whoa, if I get 3 correct, I get $300, guys. Look at this. I put $10 down. If I get all 3 correct, I get $300. Whoa, that's crazy, guys. That's crazy. All right, I can afford to bet the $10 on it. Confirm. So Liam Millar needs either a goal or an assist. Tejon Buchanan needs either a goal or an assist. I'm nuts. This is not going to happen. And Lionel Messi. So what we need is a 1-1 draw with Messi getting either the assist or the goal. And then we need a Tejon Buchanan assist to a Liam Millar goal or vice versa. All right? Probably not going to work. But you never know. It's fun. All right. And as you can see, guys, I put $10 down. I didn't bet the house. You can't. They put a limit on $200 anyways. But don't put $200 down. Jesus Christ. Spend that money on something more useful. Put $5 even, just for the fun of it. Okay? All right. So thank you to Underdog Fantasy. And also, where the game starts. Thank you, Believe. I still use BetOnline sometimes. Cheers, guys. What is your score prediction now? Who's going to win this game? I'm predicting a 1-1 draw. I know I'm nuts, but Argentina, they tend to start slowly in big tournaments, number 1. Number 2, this is an older Argentina team. Now, yes, that means they're very experienced, but do they have the legs to handle Jesse Marsch Red Bull penis ball? I don't know. I do not know. So what do you guys think? Canada for the win, 3-2. Whoa, Drunken Ramblings with Aaron is very confident in this Canada team. Danny Sizzle says 3-1 Argentina win. Hank Hill says Argentina winning with 4 penalties. Tack and Mariana are at the game. So if you guys, if they ever cut to Tack in the crowd, y'all have to drink. Yeah, I think this is a good matchup. I think it's the first game. Argentina might be underestimating Canada a little bit, maybe not. And I think their energy and their, the sort of the momentum of a new coach and things starting to look up for Canada after a bad couple of years could get them something. So I'm going 1-1. 1-1 Canada, Argentina. There's no Qatari refs trying to make Messi lift the World Cup holding their little outfit. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Although who knows how much Don Garber's messing around here.
We really need the MLS guy to hold the trophy. Maybe can we get him wearing an Inter Miami jersey while he holds the Copa America trophy?
And great motivational coach too. Yeah. For all of Jesse Marsch's tactical naivete, he is generally quite good with motivating players. Okay. So let me get the banner ready so that when people come in, they don't go, "What's the score, Pete? Tell us the score." All right, we'll have that scrolling nicely across the bottom of the screen. What are these guys talking about? I don't know. Oh, where can you watch this game? It's on Fox Soccer. It's on Univision. It's on Telemundo. It's on VIX. There are lots of options to watch it. I recommend not watching on Fox Soccer because they are terrible and their broadcasters are awful. Speak Spanish, and even I still watch it on Telemundo or Univision over Fox Soccer. What are you sipping on, Pete? Don't worry. Just water. All right. Hopefully. Oh, having internet issues already, are we? Classic stuff, Pete. Even when you travel, you still can't get good internet. All right. We're going to have this ready. Argentine national anthem is playing at the moment. Game's ready to kick off any moment now. Can you feel the nerves, guys? All right, guys. 265 people in the chat, which is good. But let's get those like numbers up if we can. Canada has a chance if we get those like numbers up. We currently are at 75 likes. Let's get them to at least 150, guys. Come on. Or if you're an Argentina fan, Argentina has more of a chance if those likes get to 150. All right. How is the attendance? Sold out. Sold out Mercedes-Benz Field. And because it's a serious soccer team and a serious soccer competition, they have to put actual grass. No turf like they use for the Disney Celebration of Soccer Mickey Mouse League where Atlanta United plays. Fresh water. Hey, any water companies want to sponsor the channel? Dasani, Himalayan water, you guys that try to say like your water's fresh, spring from the Alps, that sort of nonsense that you put in your bottles when we all know that you got it from the local reservoir and are poisoning it. I will gladly lie for you. Just give me money. All right. Glorious and free. Oh, Canada. I don't know about y'all. I'm actually kind of rooting for Canada to get something done today here. Seeing Jesse in a Canada jacket is a weird feeling. Yeah, but you know what? The thing about it is, it's like, it's kind of, getting Canada to, an American getting Canada to perform well would be kind of like, they're like, oh, fuck you, Canada's good now again. And we're like, well, yeah, you have an American coach. Last time it was a British coach. No Canadian coach. I think the only Canadian coach even in contention would be Mauro Biello. Wait, is what's his name? Wilfred Nancy's French, but he's not French Canadian, right? He's French. All right, Canada's clapping. I need these Canada to perform well today. We have an American coach too, Pete. I know, but maybe the worst one. Going to U.S. game in Dallas. What do you think attendance will be like? I have no idea. So Argentina's in their 4-3-3. Yeah, Wilfred Nancy is French. Acuna, Martinez, Romero, and Molina. McAllister, DePaul, and Paredes in midfield. And then, of course, up top, Julian Alvarez, Lionel Messi, and Angel Di Maria. So it looks like Alvarez is on the left according to the graphic. We'll see how that actually plays out in real time. Not the worst, says Danny Sizzle. Jason Christ exists. True. All right. Game is about to kick off any moment now. There is a girl on the field talking to the referees. Not sure who that is. Anybody know who that is? Is she like a female soccer player, a wag, a influencer, a referee motivation specialist? Who is that? Is that Messi's wife? No, it's not. Di Maria's nurse. Messi getting ready. A Canadian celebrity. I have no idea who that is. So whoever she is, I do not know her. But there are lots of celebrities that I don't know. Pete, where are you watching? I'm watching on Fubo TV, but I'm watching Univision. It's going to be torture dealing with John Strong and Stu Holden all Copa. Well, don't deal with them, judgmental deity. Either mute them and listen to me, or It's some girls from Cheetah Lounge. Oh, shit. Colby and Raymer knows Cheetah Lounge. Yes, to all my brothers who know, if you know. Yeah, look, listen to me, or just go to Univision or Telemundo. I promise you, you will understand and learn more, even if you don't speak Spanish, than you ever will from Stu Holden and John Strong. TUDN is not delayed. Muting right now. Good work, judgmental deity. Good work. Who's worse, Stu or Lalas? Battle of mid there, JG. Battle of mid. The girl isn't showing up on Fox, and I am sad. Don't worry, Kyler. Next time you're in Atlanta, visit the Cheetah Lounge yourself. Hey, Cheetah Lounge, sponsor this channel. It is very much your demographic, if you think about it, all right? A lot of young American males between the ages of 18 to 45. If that isn't your demographic, I don't know what is. Cheetah Lounge, where the real game starts. See, I can even invent random taglines on the spot. Cheetah Lounge. It's a cheetah. I was trying to think of like a cheetah reference. I was going to say get Foxy, but that's not a cheetah reference. All right. Cheetah Lounge. Purr. I know, guys. This is, it's bad, but I need sponsors. So the whole Canada team looks kind of anxious. Yeah, they do, don't they? They really do. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Cheetah spots. Find your spots. Cheetah Lounge. Find your spots. Oh, game kicked off. Fuck. All right. I don't know how accurate this is. It's a few seconds behind. I will try to fix it. They were showing an ad, and then all of a sudden the game had already started when they turned it on. Damn you, Univision. Almost as bad as Fox. Canada starting early with a good ball in behind. Oh, boy. Pete, you would actually have a great radio voice. Thank you. Hey, Sirius XM, need somebody to call games for you? Hire Pete. All right, Canada still has not conceded, so that is a W. All right, let's see what JU has to say. Morena Beltran, an ESPN Argentina journalist. See, I don't speak much Spanish, but even that, I learned more than I ever learned from Stu Holden. Thank you, JU, for the super chat. All right. Are they going to press? Here comes Jesse Marsch penis ball. Also, YouTube, please don't demonetize me for saying the P word. All right. So Canada sitting in kind of a mid-block right now as the center backs of Argentina pass it back and forth, not allowing a lot of room in behind. Liam Millar doing some good work. Nice work. Alphonso Davies wins it. Tries to slip in. Ooh, what good work, Kyle Larin. Shot is deflected. Easy catch by Emi Martinez. Canada looking sharp and bright so far. Oh, wow. Jesse's not standing on the touchline screaming. Has he learned? Why do you call any system an American coach uses penis ball? No, I don't call it that. It's Jesse Marsch's ball. Because it's a 4-2-2-2. Try to picture the physical graphic of a 4-2-2-2. And you will understand why I call it penis ball. All right, Canada has it. Moisey Bombito, the Colorado Rapids center back, gives it out to his fellow center back, Derek Cornelius. Actually, I think it was Cornelius who gave it to Bombito. That's Alistair Johnson. Back to Bombito. Bombito to Cornelius. Cornelius looking for Alphonso Davies. Finds Liam Millar under some pressure here. Ooh, nice work. But Argentina wins it back, and they find Lionel. What a touch from the man, the myth, the legend, Lionel Messi. His last ever Copa America, guys. His last ever Copa America. Canada has the ball. They do not look phased. Well done, Tajon Buchanan. Oh, good attempt there from Ismael Kone, just behind Buchanan, and Acuna throws it in. We're 3 minutes in. So far, so good for the boys in red. All right. Argentina center backs have it at the moment, passing it back and forth. Canada's really doing a good job of choking space in midfield. So they're forcing Argentina to go play around them. I think the idea is don't let them play it into Messi's feet. Yeah, do you see how narrow they are? How narrow and compact they are in midfield? They're trying to make them play around them. And that can work, but watch what will happen. Messi will adapt. He will drift wide. If Argentina can't play through Canada and they're trying to play around them, then Messi will drift wide. And that is where guys like Alistair Johnson and Alphonso Davies have to be careful. Now, the question is, can this last? Can Jesse Marsch's team keep up this level of intensity as Argentina starts moving this ball quickly and building some momentum? Oh, Julian Alvarez. Nice turn. He's in the box. Attempted shot is blocked, but Messi picks it up. Loose ball. All the way out. Shot from distance. Ooh, just high and wide. From Leandro Paredes. Why is the host not playing the opening game? It's a great question. I actually don't know. I don't know why. That's a great question, JU. Let me update this banner here. It's not the pregame anymore. Save and show. Oh, here comes Canada. Argentina wins it back. Oh, Liam Millar overcommits. Ball over the top by Molina. But it is way out, and that'll be a throw-in for Canada in their own half. Oh, no, it's DePaul, not Molina. Quick throw. Cornelius back to Maxime Crupeau. Maxime Crupeau. Crupeau. Where is he now? Vancouver? Derek Cornelius gives it to Alistair Johnson. Alistair Johnson down the line, looking for Tajon Buchanan, but it was out for an Argentina throw. A lot of the play in this game so far happening on the wings. Not a lot happening in the middle. Pete, do you listen to Nickelback? Not in many years. I think the only Nickelback song I was ever very familiar with was that really old one. If everyone cared and nobody cried, if everyone loved and nobody died, or whatever that was. It was a nice concept, but Nickelback can get annoying. Oh, he plays for the Timbers now, Crupeau? I'm going down. I'm yelling timber. Di Maria, ball over the top. Crupeau catches it. Like a crepe for breakfast. That made 0 sense, Pete. Oh, Jonathan David with a very nice turn. Liam Millar in midfield. He's forced backwards by Argentina's closing down. Oh. Tajon Buchanan now has it on the right after a big switch. Goes back to Alistair Johnson. Eustachio picking it up in midfield. Finds Miller. Oh, good attempted turn from Liam Miller. Not Liam Miller. From Ismael Kone. And the referee will call a foul. Kone fisting the field in frustration. I'm not really a big Kendrick Lamar fan, so I didn't watch. Pete looks like he could live in the 1920s. Yeah, thank you. Tell Hollywood producers that next time there's a 1920s movie. Oh, ball in behind. Can Buchanan get there? That'll be a corner for Canada. Pete, did you watch the Southgate Masterclass today? Yes, I did. Absolute disaster. Absolute disaster. Oh my, did I get a phone call that I missed? Who called me and why? That will be the question. Let's turn that off. Oh, Canada. Oh, shot blocked off a corner. Oh no, Argentina in transition. Oh my God, it's Di Maria. Liam Miller, get back there. Oh, what a save, Maxime Crupeau. What a save, Maxime Crupeau. Argentina still has it in the box. Oh my God, Messi. Clearance by Liam Miller. Oh, living dangerously, Canadians. Whoo! Argentina still has it in their attacking half. Here they come. Oh, Messi. Messi ball over the top. Oh, an attempted turn and flick from Julian Alvarez, but Maxime Croupeau quickly off his line. Oh, no, it was Di Maria. Di Maria with the attempted turn and flick. Here, look. Over the top. I think he would have been offside anyways. Looked like he would have been offside. Canada now. Both teams trading opportunities. Pete, is Spain the front runner to win the Euros? I mean, they're definitely up there. I think them, Germany, Portugal, and France probably have the best shots right now. But France didn't look too good against Austria. So let's wait and see. Nick Kruger says, TUDN is about a minute ahead of you. I'm on Univision, but I'm watching it on Fubo TV. So I don't know if it's going to necessarily be any better. And I'm worried if I try to switch, somebody's going to score, because that's usually how that shit works. Germany hasn't played anyone yet. They played 2 games already and got 6 points. First, they thrashed Scotland 5-1, and then they beat Hungary 2-0. Was it Hungary? Oh, Canada almost in transition, but Argentina recover the ball. Ball over the top. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. A little wide. Oh, dragged just wide for Lionel. Just wide for Lionel, and I think he was offside anyways. Yeah, he was offside. Hey, I remember this linesman. Why is the audio off on Fox? Because even Fox knew that nobody wanted to listen to John Strong and Stu Holden. Oh, look, there's a kid with a USA jersey in the crowd. All right. Well, they've weathered so far in the opening 10 minutes, but they've also given up some. This is the problem with penis ball, with Jesse Marsch penis ball. It leaves them very vulnerable in transition. And that's the problem with Jesse. It was his problem at Leeds. It's his problem at Leipzig as well. He doesn't seem to change when he doesn't have the ability to play a high line. He doesn't seem to adapt, and he can get killed, especially by quality teams. And it's very risky for Canada to play that way, but almost a very good ball here for Liam Millar by Ismail Kone. Chase Hudson said, kid is going to cry once he witnesses Berhalter terrorism ball versus Bolivia. Well, can't watch the game, so guess I'll just go get fucked. Y'all take care. Wyatt, hang with us. I'll tell you what's happening. I'll do the play-by-play like an old-fashioned radio announcer. If I was a 1930s radio announcer, or even 1950s radio announcer calling this game, the team in the blue and the white have the ball. I don't know the name of this team, but they are some Latin Hispanic team from below the Rio Grande. And here they are supposedly quite good at this communist sport. Now, our neighbors to the north, Canada, mostly play hockey. But it's quite similar to this game, soccer I believe it's called, where you have to put the ball inside a goal. But in hockey, you only have 7 players, or 5, or 6. But here in soccer, you have 22, which is why it's a communist sport. Too many players, see? Oh, headed over to nobody by Alphonso Davies. All right, Bombito to Eustachio. Derek Cornelius. No options in midfield. Back to Bombito. He has Alistair Johnson showing. Johnson flicking it up to Teja. No, that's Kone. Kone with a great little turn. Kone finds Jonathan David. Has barely touched the ball so far. Liam Miller down the left. Eustachio gives the ball to Alphonso Davies. 1v1 here with Molina. Oh, but well tackled by Rodrigo De Paul. De Paul now has the ball. Messi gives it back to Paredes. And Paredes gives it back to Messi, who's coming quite deep. I don't know why he's coming so deep. He ought to be higher up the field where he can score goals. Hard to score goals from your own half. Somebody ought to tell him that, see? Klinsmann's voice. Yeah, it's a great game of soccer, you know. It's a great game of soccer. These guys are playing Argentina. Lionel Messi, obviously, super good player, you know. For Canada, it's going to be all about the pressure, you know. Can they handle that pressure? And for a lot of these guys, you know, they play in Major League Soccer. And for them, that's like, it's not even real soccer. And so I want them to go to Europe. But in the meantime, before they got to go to Europe, man, you got to go out there and step on Messi's toast, because if you don't step on his toast, then you're finished, And that's the message to the boys. That's the message that Jesse, who's a very, very good coach, coach in Europe, he's going to have to tell them, man, you got to go step on their toes. And I think they will. And I think they're doing a good job of that. And it's certainly something that everybody in this country can learn from, All right, here comes Argentina down the left. Argentina struggling. See, Argentina really struggling to get through that midfield. If you look at that, how compact Canada are being. But you know what they're going to do? It's not just that they're compact. They're also very high with that line. And so what they could very easily end up doing is going in behind. And Jesse Marsch's Canada is going to have to be careful about that. Ooh, ball back to Croupeau. That was a tough one. Nice touch by Croupeau. And he went not quite so long with it. Just for the 1940s announcer voice was fantastic. Oh, thank you, Drunken Ramblings. Now do JT Batson voice. I actually, JT Batson never talks. He just tweets nonsense. So I don't really know his voice that well. I met him once. He basically ignored me. But he didn't say much. I just remember my impression on meeting JT Batson is that this guy should be in one of those like app houses in the Bay Area, like working on developing an app to help people get noodles or something. Like that was kind of the impression I got of this guy. And I was like, is this guy supposed to be running soccer in this country? So yeah. Do Charles Barkley's voice. I don't listen. I don't watch Charles Barkley, so I can't. The motorsports cut. Sorry, I missed your super chat here. Argentina have the ball. We're 15 minutes in. Still 0-0. They're probing. What terrible. Every time I hear whenever I hear the word probe, I think of aliens, right? Can you hear the word probe? Like, when they have like a congressional probe or like an investigation, a probe into whether or not somebody accepted money from the SEC, right? Now all I can think of is aliens. So the Motorsports Cat says Argentina 5-0 Canada, Martinez and Messi with 2, Di Maria with 1. I think 5-0 is brave. That's not sex. This is a Zesty Jeff likes to be probed. All right, here comes Canada. Kone. Oh, Kone looking for Jonathan David's run. Argentina recover possession. And here's where Canada has to be careful, because Argentina can change that rhythm easily, just like that. Oh, Di Maria. Di Maria to Molina down the right. Cross is blocked by Alphonso Davies. Liam Miller picks it up. He's nice work by Miller, and he's fouled. Well done, Miller. By the way, only 2 MLS players in this Canada lineup, believe it or not. The goalkeeper, Maxime Croupeau, and the center back, Moise Bombito. One plays for Portland and one plays for Colorado Rapids. And I think Derek Cornelius used to play for Portland, but now he's on loan to Preston North End. And then obviously Alistair Johnson plays for Celtic, Alphonso Davies for Bayern, Eustachio for Porto, Kone for Watford, Miller for where does Miller play these days? No, I think Miller plays for Preston North End, and it's Derek Cornelius who plays for Malmo. My bad. Then obviously Laren plays in La Liga, and then Jonathan David plays for Lille, and Tejon Buchanan is a Inter Milan bench warmer. Oh, what a block. What a block. Derek Cornelius. Well done, my man. Well done. A block on Lionel Messi in the 18th minute. All right, big switch. Canada has the ball. They've managed to go 18 minutes so far without conceding. So hopefully let's keep that going. All right, Liam Miller on the left. Liam Miller has been very active and very involved on both sides of the ball. Alphonso Davies has been quiet so far. At least offensively, he's been quiet. Ismael Kone gives it to Eustachio. Back to Kone. Canada probing now. Liam Miller keeps it in. Oh, nice work, Ismael Kone. Oh, my God. Jonathan Davies at the edge of the box. Tackled. Now they got to press. Free kick for Argentina as Kyle Larin fouls. I think that's Paredes. Yeah, they're playing 2-9s, Dr. Jack. They're playing Kyle Larin and Jonathan David. Triple G has no idea what that is. Right? You tell Greg Berhalter 2-9s. He's like, how can you have 2-9s? On a PowerPoint presentation, there's only one PowerPoint 9. You can't put 2-9s on the field. Damn, Pete, you a whole ass minute behind. Okay, well, guys, I'm watching on Fubo. What did you expect? What did you expect from me? All right, I'm going to switch. But if they score while I'm switching, F all of y'all. Okay? F all of y'all. Let's see what they got. Soccer. All right, so I was watching it on a lot of things. Let me try. I was watching on Univision. Let me try TUDN. What are you saying? All right, there we go. I'm at 1955 now. Oh, yeah, I am a whole minute ahead now. All right, I'm a minute ahead. Good work, whoever made me do that. All right, back to Argentina. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm at 2008, 09, 2010, 11, 12. So if anybody wants to move it back, sorry, but the comments effed me up. Ball to nobody in behind. Easy catch for Emi Martinez. Canada hanging in there. Hey, 20 minutes without conceding to Argentina. We would take that in a heartbeat. Bombito, back to Croupeau. Croupeau under some pressure from Julian Alvarez. Oh, he was looking for Liam Millar, but Paredes picks it up. Still 10 seconds behind, but better. All right. Oh, nice little interplay from Argentina down the right. Cornelius being dragged wide here. Here comes DePaul. DePaul tries to beat Kone. That'll be a foul on. Oh, DePaul fouling? Never. Rodrigo DePaul fouling anyone is no posible. No posible. This man has never committed a foul in his life. Kevin Paul, I so want Triple G to have a press conference critiquing Argentina for running something other than a 4-3-3. I think they are running a 4-3-3. It's not a perfect 4-3-3, but by all metrics, it is a 4-3-3. Hey, Pete, do we have anyone close to Endrick or Lamine Yamal in our youth ranks? Trying to find some hope for us in the next 10 years. No, we do not. Do not believe people who tell you that Kevin Sullivan is anywhere near either of those guys' level. I've been watching Kevin Sullivan in MLS Next Pro, which is an amateur league. Look, the kid has a little bit of talent. He's nowhere near what the hype that people are trying to make him out to be. And by the way, anybody who's using Manchester City as like he must be good because Manchester City signed him, guys, they paid $2 million for him. For Manchester City, that is chump change in the bottom of a barrel. Like $2 million is like, yeah, we don't think he's going to be anything, but you never know. We'll throw $2 million at him and see what happens. Like the idea that Man City believes in this kid so much, it's just not true, right? Endrick at two or 3 years older than, that was going for 20 million, 30 million. Like nobody. We have nobody who's a Lamine Yamal, Lamine Yamal or Endrick. We just don't. It's okay. It's okay to say that. Most countries in the world don't have an Endrick or a Lamine Yamal, right? Now, free kick for Canada here. Let me just hide this current comment. Steven Eustachio is going to take this. This is from the top of the D. So we'll see. Di Maria lying on the ground, protecting the back of the wall. Wow. What if they score this, you guys? What if Canada takes the lead in the 23rd minute? Oh, blocked by the wall. Millar blocked again. Another corner for Canada. Oh, DePaul on the ground, trying to win an Oscar. Oh, their Twitter post was saying it's a 4-4-2. I mean, it could be a 4-4-2. It could be Messi and Julian Alvarez. It's hard to tell sometimes because Messi drifts so much. Yeah, Endrick was bought for 60 million versus 2 million. That should tell you everything you need to know about how anybody views this kid, Kevin Sullivan. And I watched a press conference where like Jim Curtin, I'm sorry, and it was very unprofessionally trying to hype this kid up. Like he was like, they were calling him one of the best youth prospects in the world. Guys, whoa, pump the brakes. The kid is 14 and has done literally nothing in his career. I think that's a super arrogant thing to say. And interestingly, in that same press conference, the Philadelphia Union 2 coach was there, and he was really trying to pump the brakes, right? He was like, yeah, look, Caven's a kid, guys, so let's just all try to give him some space and blah, blah, blah. And then, they asked him, what are some of Caven Sullivan's weaknesses? And he was about to say something. And then Jim Curtin goes, yeah, you know what? It's Caven Sullivan's day, so I'm not going to say anything bad about him. It's like, sure, I understand that. But the hype on that press conference, they made him sound like this was like the next coming of Messi. And I've watched Caven Sullivan play 4 or 5 times now for Philadelphia Union 2. He's 14, guys. Like, it's just like it's so hard to tell anything at that age. And I didn't see anything that made me go, oh my God, this kid is going to be. There's some nice work here and there. Okay, the kid has some talent, probably going to be a professional player. I didn't see anything from Caven that made me go, oh my God, this kid is special. And that's my honest opinion. Definitely talented. I don't know about special. Certainly not special to the degree that everybody's talking about. But back to this game, 25 minutes in, Argentina still have the ball. Canada has not conceded. So good work. Good work on the Canadians so far. I think they could hold a draw. I think they could. But they have to be careful because Argentina can change this rhythm on a dime. They go slow, 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 and then fast, and they cut you wide open. And all of a sudden, they're in behind you. Again, Argentina struggling to find that ball through the middle. So they're going around them, and sooner or later, what they're going to do is they're going to bring on Lautaro, and they're going to have Lautaro make those runs in behind, and they're going to try to go over the top by the second half. Wait till he debuts in League's Cup next month. Even if he does, that won't change my opinion of him. Like, if Philly wants to try to market him and debut him in MLS before I think he's ready, then that's still not going to change my opinion of him. Pete, you missed my super chat. Apologies, Seth. It was probably when I was switching channels. Hey, Pete, how have you been, man? Hope the U.S. can make it to the semis, but I'm not holding my breath. Yeah, I think none of us are really holding our breath for that. Not so long as Triple G is in charge. But you never know, right? You never know. What do you guys think is more likely? Okay, because I think most of us feel like quarterfinals is the most likely outcome. But, attempted turn from Messi. Kone steals it. Kone has Buchanan to his right, and he dawdles on the ball. Come on, Kone. This isn't MLS. Argentina steals it. DePaul down the right to Messi. Messi has Molina overlapping. Long ball over the top. Oh, my God. Krupo. Oh, there's nobody made the run. Nobody made the run. Argentina still has it. Clear it. Good Lord. Clear. Oh, thank God. Woo! And then Kyle Larin fouled. No, Jonathan David fouled. Oh, that was close. That ball in behind. And then Krupo came off his line, got completely caught in no man's land, and the ball across the 6-yard box, and no Argentina guy made a run to the far post. Somebody makes a run to the far post, that's a goal. That's 1-0. Lionel Scaloni screaming at the top of his lungs, Bombito, Eustachio. Molina, down the line, into the channel. Jonathan David. Oh, it's Buchanan. Tejon Buchanan, under pressure from Romero. Oh, an attempted back heel goes wrong, and they lose it. Stay with the press. Stay with the press. Don't back off now. The first 5 seconds. Here's the thing. As soon as you lose the ball, you press before they can get into their attacking shape. Oh, it's a foot race here. Oh, it's a foot race. Oh, well done. Well done, Moisey Bombito. Well done on that foot race. Eustachio with the big switch now, looking for Alfonso, but it's cut out. St. Michael, my timer was right before this, okay? But then y'all made me switch the channel, so now it fucked it up. I'll make it right for the second half. Don't worry. Good defending by Bombito there. Alexis McAllister is the greatest midfielder of all time. Jasper must be a Liverpool fan. So, guys, what do you think is more likely? Do we get grouped or do we make the semifinal? Put in the chat. Does the U.S. get grouped or do we make the semifinal? 28 minutes, and it's still 0-0. So we hear grouped, semi, baby. Semis, semi. Oh, there's a lot of belief in this chat. Good for you guys. I envy you. Grouped, semis, grouped. So it's about half and half, it looks like. Grupo, grouped or probed. Alex Cruz says grouped. Winston, Calby, and Reimer, make a poll. Good idea. Look at that. Technology. Show your support. Let's see. How can I make a poll? Let's do a poll. Start a poll. What's more likely for the USMNT? Oh my God. Grouped. I'll make a poll. And then y'all can. Oh, Buchanan! Just wide. Oh, Jesus. All right. The poll is up. Man, this is what happens. I miss out on shit. Oh, here comes Argentina. DePaul. Back to Messi. Messi's touch is a little, or his pass is a little wide here. McAllister. Back to Acuna. Acuna to Paredes. Back to Romero. Romero goes across to DePaul. DePaul for Molina. Nope, it's Di Maria. In the box. Oh, he foxes Davies. Oh, headed out by Eustachio. Davies was completely stationary there. I mean, dude, come on. I mean, Di Maria is like 37 years old. How can he get past you? And you're supposedly some kind of pace merchant. Foul on Davies. Free kick to the Canadians. Yeah, Alvarez fouled Davies there. Man, Buchanan really missed an opportunity there before. All right, 31 minutes. If Canada can keep this scoreline till halftime or even score, what an advantage they have. All right, here comes Canada down the right. Tajon Buchanan gives it back to Alistair Johnson. Alistair to Bombito. With a long switch over to Davies. 1v1. Gives it to Miller. And then overlaps. Miller coming inside. Oh, nice work, Miller. Oh, he slides Davies in. Oh! Shot after shot is blocked by Argentine defenders. Another shot. Oh, it's high and wide. Oh, wow. What a game it's been so far, though, huh? Hang on. Oh, referee's calling for something here. So here, nice little slip in. He's not offside. Oh, it was Davies. And then Kone's shot is blocked, and then the subsequent shot is over. Oh, man. That was Canada's moment. Will they rue missing those chances? They're playing well. Against Argentina. I have to say it. They had a 5-minute period or so where they were like very questionable in transition, but they're looking a lot better now, boys and girls. They're looking a lot better now. And they're still 0-0, and they've had their chances. This is a great start by Canada. Greg, not enough horseshoe. All right, Argentina passing around that back line. Damn syrup merchants, that was your chance, Tax Brazilian Ghost. Why are you not there with Tack in the stadium, Brazilian Ghost? You're looking a lot better now. Why, thank you. I like to think I always looked good, Winston. Who cut one? I don't know. Oh, they're pressing now. They're stepping to the center backs a bit. There's still a very high line for Canada, and that worries me. That's a very high line. It's a very compact mid-block. It's sort of like what Triple G did against Brazil and England. The problem is it can work because you deny them space centrally and you try to force them wide. The problem is if they go over the top, they can cut you down, especially with the speed of guys like Messi and Di Maria and Julian Alvarez if they make those hard runs. All right, Argentina trying to go through the middle, trying to play through DePaul, through Paredes. Messi dropping deep. I remember I told you Messi would drop deep and wide to get on the ball. Big switch by Messi here, looking for McAllister. Nope, that's Acuna. Blocked by Tejon, and that will be a corner for Argentina. Is that their first corner of the game? Can't be. What do you mean Messi isn't fast? Yes, he's fast. He's very fast. What are you saying he's not fast? What? All right, Argentina corner. Their first of the game, I believe. Unless there was one when I was not paying attention. DePaul's going to take it, huh? Ah, they're going short. Messi to Di Maria. Back to DePaul. DePaul to Paredes. DePaul across to somebody I can't always tell who these guys are. Great ball over the top, looking for Molina. What's Molina going to do? No, that's Alvarez. Alvarez cross is headed out by Derek Cornelius. DePaul keeps it in. Back to the center backs again. 10 more minutes. Can Canada hold on here? Can they hold on? Oh, great interception by Cornelius. Alistair Johnson finds Jonathan David. Here comes, Messi. Oh, Messi tried to fox Derek Cornelius. Nice defending, Cornelius. DePaul looks like a coke dealer. I know, right? DePaul definitely looks like the guy that your mommy didn't want you to hang out with when you were like 8. You know what I mean? When you were like 10 and you're like, I'm going out with my friends. And your mom was like, which friend? And you were like, Rodrigo. And she'd be like, not Rodrigo. Why can't you hang out with Jesus? He's such a sweet boy. Why do MLS players for every other country look better than USA MLS players? The only guy here who's an MLS player is Bombito and Coupeau. Most MLS players do not look good at high levels. Let's be frank. Ball cut back. Messi. Oh, great interception. Kone. Come on, get there, Kone. Oh, edge of the box stuff here. Canada clears it again. They clear it, but they have no outlet right now, and Argentina recovers possession. We're 36 minutes in. 37th minute. Can Canada hold on? Starting to really build some pressure here, Argentina. Acuna down the left. Acuna infield to Paredes. Back to Martinez. Lisandro Martinez. Gives it to Paredes. Paredes. Big switch. Big switch here from McAllister. Acuna has it. Oh, keeps it. Couldn't get past Tejon Buchanan. Gives it back here. Is Jesse Marsch actually cooking so far? I mean, so far he's had some chances and he's managed to keep Argentina's chances to a minimum. It's almost like coaching matters. People who try to tell me that the U.S. doesn't have good enough players to compete with Argentina. And it's like, I mean, Canada's players are worse. Canada's players are worse. So if they can figure this out, so can we. Is Jesse Marsch actually cooking? We don't know yet. It's too early to say. Let's not jinx it. It's very early in the game still. It's not even halftime yet. Let's wait and see. LOL, I was raised here, but I do love poutine and hockey. Okay, I've never actually had poutine, guys, but it seems kind of gross. It's just, what is it? Just French fries with potatoes and like cheese on top? Someone explain poutine to me because it looks yucky every time I see it. Joseph S. saying Canada will gas out, the flaw in Jesse's style. That's definitely a worry in the last half an hour. For sure. French fries with cheese and gravy. That sounds gross. I mean, French fries are good and cheese are good, but gravy on top of it? I don't know. Does that work? Have you guys had it? Does it work? Someone tell me if it's actually good. And what's good about it? Cross from DePaul. Oh! Oh, McAllister. DePaul with the cross and McAllister with his head. But good save there by, honestly, that was a bouncing cross. They didn't get across McAllister, and he managed to get ahead to it. But good save by Coupeau. It's good. You just got to try it. I don't like mushy things. That's my problem. And cheese and gravy are both mushy. Like, I get gravy on mashed potatoes, kind of, because potatoes are one of the most bland things in the world. So anything to make them taste a little bit like they have some flavor, I get. But like gravy, French fries, and cheese, I don't know. It just doesn't sound, the mushiness would bother me. Can you at least throw some bacon bits in there to make it taste like some crunchiness, to give it some pep? Thomas Azaredo says, poutine completely depends on the cook. In some restaurants, it's very tasty. In others, it's absolute dreck. Yeah, that's probably fair. That's probably fair. I'll bet you poutine in Montreal is amazing. Right? Like the right restaurant in Montreal, I'm sure poutine is good. Do you have any Canadians here with us today, or are you all on JJD TV stream? All right, Steven Eustachio. Actually, I don't know if he's even doing his team. Liam Millar, 1v1. Stolen by Rodrigo De Paul. But Alphonso Davies cleans up nice. Well done, Liam Millar. Good attempted ball to Kyle Larin, and Larin goofs that one up, trying to do a back flick. Oh, here they come. Attempted through ball. Oh, beautiful touch by Davies to find Miller. Gives it to Kone. Back to Davies. Canada needs to take the sting out of this game. Just tranquilo. Try to hold the ball a little bit. Rest on the ball. Because Argentina's been working them. They need to take the sting out and take the sting out of this Argentina spell. Because Argentina's putting some real pressure on them. Calby and Reimer says American but lived in Montreal for 3 years. All right. I really want to visit Canada, but I'm unsure of what I should prioritize. Any advice? Edward, I've never been to Canada. But if I was going to go to Canada, and this is classic Pete, giving you advice about something he's never done. If I was going to go to Canada, I would visit Montreal. Simply because I think Montreal is, it's a different culture. It's the French side of Canada. And everything I've heard about Montreal is mwah. So that would be my first choice. It feels a little bit like visiting a mini France. And then after that, my second one would be Vancouver. Toronto, I have zero interest in Toronto. I lived in Chicago for 3 years, and everything I heard about Toronto is that it's basically Chicago, just colder and more miserable. So, I would start with Montreal, and then I would go Vancouver, and then I would go probably Toronto. But honestly, you could also go to like the Northwest Territories or see like the frozen Arctic north of Canada. Like, where that show Alone takes place? That could be fascinating. Anybody watched Alone? That's such a good show. I love watching that show. The idea of human beings going to live by themselves for like 90 days, for months on end, and trying to scavenge food and not just stay alive physically, but also mentally deal with the consequences of like being completely by yourself for months on end and what that does to you mentally. Oh no, they almost scored. Oh my God, what a save from Emi Martinez. Oh my God. And then Alphonso Davies misses the follow-up. Oh, Jesus. Oh, here, cross from David, headed down by Eustachio, but it's straight at him. And then the follow-up. Oh, headed down by Eustachio, but it's straight at Emi Martinez. And then they clear their lines. And then Alphonso Davies on the volley goes just wide. Oh, this could have been 1-0 again. Holy motherfucker. Bro, Jesse clears Triple G. Why didn't we just go with him? I'll tell you why. Because who would be starting every single game? Brendan Aronson. Brendan Aronson and Tyler Adams would be the kings of everything. And Gio Reyna would be benched forever. And tried to turn Pulisic into a pressing merchant. It would be his favorite team would be like Brendan Aronson, Tyler Adams, Weston McKennie, anybody who's willing to run. You don't really need talent to play for a Jesse Marsch team. In fact, he prefers if you don't have too much of it and you just run a lot. But like I said before, with Canada, it works. With Canada, it can work because they have they have some talented players, but they have a lot of workhorses on this team. Yeah, Paul Arriola. Oh, shot by Argentina, and it's dragged just high and just wide. I'm going down. It's because Jesse wanted some extra demands from USSF and the Fed wanted a yes man. Well, what I heard is that actually the players preferred Greg to Jesse. And that could be interesting. How's Canada looking? Pretty good. Almost halftime, still 0-0, and they've honestly limited Argentina's chances. Is the clock an air fryer? Yes, it is. You're the first one to figure that out. The clock is not an air fryer, but my phone is the clock, and it's sitting on the air fryer for your benefit. I am improvising on account of the fact that I am in Illinois. Should the players have that kind of pool? No, they should not. But it's U.S. soccer. It's U.S. soccer. If you found all the incompetent, anybody who's worked in corporate America, there's always at least a couple guys who just don't deserve to be in the job. They're completely incompetent, but from one reason or another, they still manage to be there. Ooh, ball over the top. Cropo off his line again. Oh, he fucked it. Julian. Oh, he tripped over the ball as he was trying to clip it there. And that goes straight at Cropo. Oh, but Cropo coming off his line now twice and completely missing the ball. That's a very dangerous thing for Cropo to do twice now. But Canada got spared. Will they live till halftime? Probably. Laren, Alistair Johnson. Halftime it is. Canada 0. Argentina 0. And yeah, it is halftime. Halftime, guys. Woo! Yes, Marsch said he would start Miles Robinson. Miles Robinson would start. He said he would start him next to John Brooks, of all fucking things, which is a weird partnership. He would start, he didn't know Yunus Moose's name. He said that Gio Reyna was situational, which is fucking atrocious thing to say. And we all know, based on his system, that Arriola and Aronson and Adams would be three guys that would never get dropped. Right? Pepe wouldn't play. Balogun probably wouldn't play. He'd probably start Josh Sargent up top. Clock. Yeah! Thank you. All right. Make sure to remind me when the second half starts. Oh, DePaul's trying to get in Steven Eustachio's ears. Pipe down, DePaul. Pipe down. Reddit once again debating if Lucho Acosta would start over Gio. I know the USMNT Reddit and USMNT Facebook are just the funniest places. I mean, it is filled with mama's boys in their basement being like Berhalter is the greatest thing since sliced bread, and the fans need to stop being so toxic. I like it. He's super good. Also, I go to Cincinnati games every week, and there's this super good guy there, and he's super cool, and he does a lot of good things. And I think he's better than a lot of the guys that play on the national team because they don't even play for Cincinnati. I don't even know who they are most of the time, but I think Acosta's a pretty good player. He's a real kicker and gets stuff done, so I think he's there. All right, so that's my very terrible rendition of USMNT Reddit. Wow, guys. So far, Canada's doing great. Holding them off. It's a nice, they've had their chances. They've honestly limited Argentina's chances to a degree. And part of that is Argentina's playing at somewhat of a slow tempo. And they're not really changing tempo. But when they do, they can look dangerous. Now, what we've seen with Jesse Marsch teams in the past is that they gas out, first of all. They can gas out. Second of all, where are they vulnerable? They're vulnerable in transition because they play such a ridiculously high line. So that is two areas where Argentina can hurt them. Now, Argentina also has, guys on the bench that can really hurt them. But you know what let's do? Let's pull up let's pull up the stats and take a look at how, do the stats match the eye test? Because I actually think Canada created some good chances here, and I want to be able to tell if they match the eye test stats wise. So obviously Argentina had the majority of, the possession, which is fine, but let's take a look at these stats. All right, so Argentina 66% possession, Canada 34. Argentina 7 shots, Canada 7. 2 shots on target for Argentina, 1 for Canada. 2 big chances for Argentina, 1 for Canada. I would argue 2 big chances for Canada too. So look at this. It's pretty even. The only metric where Argentina really dominates is possession. But other than that, I think it's pretty even. Right? Let's look at the XG. Let's find the XG. What happened to the XG? Did they not put it here anymore? They used to have the XG available. What happened? Let's go back to the facts, maybe. Nope, it's not here either. They used to have... What happened to FOTMob, bro? They used to have XG up here. They have shots, but they don't have the XG of the shots. They have defense and duels. That's it. What happened to the XG, guys? Some people, this is atrocious. Some people cannot see what is happening on the field without XG. Surely they understand this. Like some of the scuffed people, they cannot watch a game and know what is happening. They need XG to tell them what is happening. And so it's a little bit atrocious of FOTMob to just do away with XG when so many American hipsters are unable to understand the game without its presence. All right. My life would be complete if both England and Canada lost in the same day. Yeah, but I'm actually... Wait, how are you guys watching it on the app? I mean, does the app show the XG? How does it not show on the website? This is atrocious. I'm going to go full Karen on FOTMob. Nothing here, lads. Nothing to see here. Oh, there it is. Nope. That's who will win. Never mind. I do not see XG, and I think that is a crying shame. Pete for president. And if I am elected president, I will be the first one to demand that FOTMob put XG for all the American hipsters out there and their podcasts so that they know what's happening in a soccer game, because if they don't know, then what are we really doing as a country? Let's go CONCACAF, says Darth Vader. Speak to FOTMob's manager. Yeah, that'll be my Karen moment. Hey, sorry, hi. I just, I was watching the game and I wanted to look for the XG. It's just not there. And I'm wondering, is it really a responsible choice of this establishment to not have XG available? Like, I have 3 kids screaming in the car right now. All of them need XG. And the fact that I don't have it, even though I've patronized this restaurant for over 6 months now, and you all of a sudden remove XG, I'm not saying it's your fault. And I don't think it's the end of the world. I just want to mention it because I think that as a consumer, I deserve it. And I think that as a business that wants my disposable income, you should probably have it. So there's your Karen. I know 12 people left as soon as I started doing that. Anywho, 11 Yanks, what happened between you and Matt Doyle? I don't know. He blocked me, probably because I mocked him for something. I don't know what happened to Matt Doyle. What do you mean? What happened with Matt Doyle? I think he blocked me 4 years ago. All right. Marsch got these boys playing well. Yes, he does. Carl Tanner says, my God, the Fox commentary team is terrible. Yeah, agree. This is why you need to listen to my impression of Karen instead. Karens don't know what disposable income means. That's fair, Danny Sizzle. We need skits with Derek. Yeah, maybe one day. All right. Pete's voices do not suck. That is true. Definitely impressed with Marsch, says Banana Pistol. Cheer wine guy. Canada is playing with poise. Agreed. Yeah, Canada's playing very, very well. I told you this. I said it on Josh's thing. I said it, multiple times on Twitter. I think this Canada team is kind of the perfect team for Jesse Marsch, for his style and for what he wants to do. And I think we're starting to see that. And I put on Twitter today, I said exactly this. I said, I think, call me crazy, but I have a feeling Canada is going to get a result against Argentina today. Now, I'm not going to take a victory lap yet because it's only halftime. But I'll say this. If Canada plays the way they did that first half and they can keep up that same intensity, they have a shot to get a 0-0 out of this, right? Argentina's going to have to ramp up their intensity, and Scaloni's not going to be happy. I think we'll probably see some subs. Lo Celso might come on. Who else could come on for Argentina? They have a lot of young players. Let's see. Let's look at their bench here. I know Lo Celso could come on easily. How about a guy like, Fernandez? Enzo Fernandez could come on. Carboni could come on. There's a lot of good options there. A lot of good. Lautaro, obviously, duh. Lautaro would be there too. Garnacho, potentially. Yeah, Garnacho. They have young, quick players that could come on. And I was a little surprised that, Lionel Scaloni went with this group just because it is experienced, but it isn't the most energetic of groups. And I think some of the guys off the bench could add that extra pizzazz that this Argentina team needs. Higuain is not there, my friend. Higuain is retired a long time ago. What happened to Argentina's MLS guy? Oh, you're talking about Almada? The only reason Almada was in that World Cup roster was because they had some injuries, right? That's the only reason Almada was there. Almada is not in the top 26 for Argentina anymore. First time in my life I'm rooting for Canada, says Flock of Turtles. Jesse is doing a good job so far. Yes, he is. Marcus Yekel with a very good point. So he's saying that high back line is very risky for Canada. Yeah, it is. So far, it's worked. It becomes a problem when they switch tempo on you and you get tired in the last 20 minutes. That's when it can be a problem, right? So that's what they have to watch out for. But other than that, this Canada teams look pretty good. The score is still 0-0. Still 0-0 at halftime. Somebody asked about Batistuta. Well, you know what that means? That's a good sign. That means casuals are paying attention to Copa America, which was my concern, was that casuals might not pay attention to Copa because the advertising and the, commercial side of things has been so shit. But if they're asking about Higuain and Batistuta, that means these are casuals that pay attention every 4 years. Or maybe 20 years ago when Batistuta played his last game for Argentina in 2002 at that Japan-Korea World Cup. So maybe that was the last time somebody paid attention to Argentina. I don't know. Is Canada making it further than the USA now? I think they have a shot. Because if they get out of this group, they've got a straight shot to the semis. They've got a good shot to the semis. So I think they definitely have a shot. Also, they don't have Greg Berhalter being a weight around their necks. We good for Copa. Brian McBride said there was no better coach than Triple G for USMNT. He did say that. He also said that some of these old dinosaurs, like 4 times Champions League winner Carlo Ancelotti, are not as modern as Greg Berhalter. And that's important to note. He also said that Shaq Moore is the best 1v1 defender that we have. So if there's anybody's opinion you want to listen to, it's definitely Brian McBride. No, it was my grandfather that asked. Oh, yeah, your grandfather. Okay, that's fair. I'm guessing that's for Batistuta. Garnacho would rip apart Canada's defense. Let's just wait and see. A lot of Argentines talked a lot of shit today. 45 minutes in, and they don't look too good. Pretty sure it's 6-time UEFA Champions League winner Carlo Ancelotti. Is it? I don't think it's 6, guys. How many Champions Leagues, I think it's 4, has Carlo Ancelotti won? I'm pretty sure 5. We were both wrong. You were wrong, and I was wrong. It's just in between. 5 times. 5 times Champions League winner Carlo Ancelotti is an old dinosaur, and he needs to be put out to pasture in favor of more modern nerds, wife-beating nerds like Greg Berhalter. All right? That was Brian McBride's contribution to the American soccer discussion most recently. Why is Dybala not in the Argentina squad? I actually don't know the answer to that. I could pretend to know the coach just felt like with some of the young guys that they have coming through, there's some better options. So that's why they didn't bring Dybala this time. Maybe there's an injury. Maybe just felt chemistry-wise it wasn't the best decision. So he's not there. But truth is, I don't know. I would be making stuff up if I said that. Hey, Pete, don't forget the clock in the beginning. Yes, good shout. Good shout. Has Greg even won MLS Cup? No. No, he has not. And he was fired from the Swedish second division for general incompetence. More specifically, a lack of an offense. What's new? Some things never change. Davies should be a winger, not a left defender. Yeah, the problem is who's going to be their left back. And to be credit to Liam Miller, he's actually played quite well. Pete, does Canada have any depth? Not really. Not really. If you look at Canada's bench, it's not that great. Let's go take a look at the benches, actually. Here, let's bring up the benches. Pete, he's bald. He has a system. He's the American Pep, minus the winning and the brains and the charisma. Pep has charisma. Greg's charisma is like, hey, guys. Hey, what should we do? How do we make people like us more? How do we get America to say, oh, my God, that team's really good. I changed my mind about them. How do we do that, Weston? Oh, win. Very good, Weston. How about you, Mark? What do we do? Oh, what Weston said. Very good, Mark. What did Weston say? Oh, he said win. Yes, Mark. Excellent. A+ for both of you. All right, so these are the substitutions. For Argentina, they've got Franco Armani, Geronimo Rulli, German Pezzella, Gonzalo Montiel, Lucas Martinez Cuarta, Nicolas Otamendi, Nicolas Tagliafico, Enzo Fernandez, Ezequiel Palacios, Giovanni Lo Celso, Guido Rodriguez, Valentin Carboni, Alejandro Garnacho, Lautaro Martinez, and Nicolas Gonzalez. And for Canada, Dane St. Clair, goalkeeper, Thomas McGill, Joel Waterman, Kamal Miller, Kyle Hebert, Luc de Fougereux, Ali Ahmed, Jacob Schaffelberg, Nashville winger, who's looked pretty good in MLS recently, Jonathan Osorio, Mathieu Choinière, Richie Larea, Samuel Piet, Jalen Russell Rowe, Tani Oluwaseyi, and Thelonious Blair. Bear, not Blair. Thelonious Bear. So, as you can see, Canada's bench doesn't look that great. All right. Players are coming back out for the second half, walking through the tunnel. So far, it's looking pretty good, yo. I'm going now. All right, I will get this ready. Schaffelberg could be good off the bench. Yes, maybe as a replacement for either Buchanan. Honestly, though, here's the thing for Canada. If this gets to 70, 75 minutes and it's still 0-0, do you really want to bring in attackers or do you maybe want to bring in more defensive type players? Maybe like a Samuel Piet or a Joel Waterman. You know what I mean? Richie Larea for some experience potentially. Like, do you really want to try and bring on attackers and potentially risk getting, exposed in the back? That's kind of the question for Jesse, and how he handles this game will be fascinating. Too bad Canada lost the dual nat battle for Julian Gressel. He could be a game changer here. Bro, I don't understand the Julian Gressel love. How would he be a game changer? The guy's the most mid of mid-LS players. Yeah, Buchanan has not been that good, for sure. A couple of Canadian fans showing their support for Team Canada. Canadian flag being held by a young lady here. He's a great crosser. Who is? No subs for Argentina. Argentina's not even on the field yet. Right now, it's just Canada. Nah, but Gressel has a podcast, though. Yeah, Gressel's a good crosser in MLS, guys. Like, in the real world, he's not. Y'all OCD about this clock. Julian Guest is mid as fuck. The fuck are you on? He means Gressel. Julian Gressel. Wonder if Tack is having a blast right now. Watch, they're going to show Tack. I have a feeling they're going to, and then Fox is going to move away from that guy. He's toxic. We don't need his face on American television. That's just really bad for soccer in the country. Let's cut to Alexi Lalas. All right. Can Canada hold on? This is the big question, guys. 0-0 at halftime. Gamer Arnold, it's on Fox Sports. It's on Telemundo. It's on Univision. It's on VIX. It's on Fubo TV. Oh, Canada, our home and native land. You make us eat poutine. And Justin Trudeau's going to take our money from the banks if he wants to. The Great White North is so far holding the Albi Celeste to the south to a 0-0 draw. Banana Pistol says, how lucky is Canada's keeper? I was sweating for him during the missed chances. It's on meth streams? Oh, God. Liking Vix, the poor man's Fubo. Exactly. Argentina looks so pumped to be there. No, they really don't, do they? Beautiful singing, Pete. Thank you, Danny Sizzle. I'm really hoping that America's Got Talent will find me and pick me up and I'll be famous. Did you see Daniel Sturridge's reactions to Lalas? Oh, yeah, that was hilarious. Oh, my God, that was so funny. Alalas wasn't even saying anything that unreasonable. He was talking about how England need to show up because they were looking like shit. But the best part was Sturridge's reactions. He was just like, So Daniel Sturridge is all of us when Alexi Lalas starts talking. Even though in that case, Alexi Lalas was actually right. Actually, Alone also had a season in Patagonia. Very true, Jacopo Belbo. He says, actually, Alone also had a season in Patagonia, so it's Alone versus Alone location tonight. This is comment of the night. Well done, Jacopo. You get a signed Alone jersey. Refs are missing in action. He did the same to Chiellini. Giocolini is hilarious. I think you mean Chiellini. You mean Chiellini is hilarious. Yeah, he is hilarious. He's a great guy. I interviewed him once about Weston. I was like, what do you think about Weston? Fantastic West. Fantastic West, Very nice, very energy, calm, and it's very nice to have in the locker, in the team. For Weston, I want always for improve and progress and Weston maybe to be professional and to really pursuing the become better all the time. And but love Weston, great guy, great player. So he had a lot of nice things to say about Weston, but he also was like, Weston needs to lay off the ranch. I think that was low key the message coming from Chiellini. All right, second half is about to kick off. No subs. I will remember the clock. All right, it's here. Patience. It's coming. All right. Don't put it down. Yes, I know. I knew you guys were going to do this. I knew you guys were going to do this. It's at 46. There's no rush. The game hasn't even kicked off. All right, now the second half is kicked off. Don't worry. I got this. Tranquilo, mi amigos. All right, Argentina starting with the ball all the way back to the keeper already. Can Canada hold on? Or will they be I was going to make a pun, but it doesn't work. Never mind. All right. 45-30. We got some time, Steve. We're still at 46-03. What is that? A rice cooker? No, it's an air fryer. I'm using it to hold up the phone so you all can see it. Do you see the lengths I go to make you guys happy? Do you see the lengths I go? And you ungrateful bastards, all you can do is make fun of my precious air fryer. All right? We're almost there. Canada. Thank you, Gunner Style. That is what I was going for. That is exactly the pun I was going for. Canada. All right, here comes Argentina. 2, 3, let's go. All right, we are exactly on time now, so I don't want to hear any more comments from you lowlifes. Argentina will win with ease, young Pete. We shall see about that. Air fryer is the real MVP. You just gotta hawk to make us happy, Pete. No, I don't understand it, Dr. Jack. Univision fucking up with the clock. Cook something with the air fryer. Guys, this is a soccer stream. If you want to watch Hell's Kitchen, you are in the wrong place. All right, here comes Canada. Attempted through ball. Cut out by, oh, that was beautiful. Beautiful little cut. Cook poutine in the air fryer. I haven't even tasted poutine. How am I supposed to be able to cook it? Pete is cooking meth confirmed. 30 seconds behind Fox Sports 1. Then pause Fox Sports 1 until it catches up to this. Come on, guys. Canada, the next Saudi Arabia, who knows? But it's premature, guys. The second half just started. Let's not get, this is not a foregone conclusion by any means. Argentina can probably score at will. Pete, we need to respect Canada because they gave us Justin Bieber and Ryan Reynolds. Okay, stop. I'm going to edit that comment for you. We need to respect Canada, but they did give us Justin Bieber. However, we forgive them because they also gave us Ryan Reynolds. That is the only way to think about that sentence. Throw in for DePaul. Pete, I'm about to Uber Eats you some poutine so you can eat it on air. That will be my next channel. When 11 Yanks finally goes into the dumpster fire because no American cares because Berhalter is still in charge by 2030. Oh, through ball. Oh, that's a penalty. Oh, that's a goal. Argentina score. 1-0. See? That's all it took. Argentina with the comeback. 1-0. That would have been a penalty anyways because Maxime Croupeau fouled, what's his name? I think it's Julian Alvarez who was fouled. Look here. Through ball, was it DePaul? Oh, no, it was Messi with the through ball. Alvarez got there. That's a foul. And then the loose ball. No, it was McAllister. McAllister was fouled, and then Julian Alvarez scores. Argentina 1-0. It's not over, guys. 1-0 is nothing. Canada can still come back here. Canada can still make a comeback. Anybody who leaves the stream in disgust just because Argentina scored, have a little faith. What happened to you? Americans were supposed to believe until the last minute. It's in all of our sports movies, guys. It's always the last minute buzzer beater. Some dog or some hero, scores the last minute touchdown or basket or hockey goal or home run or whatever other sports Americans play. We're supposed to believe until the last minute. Jesus. Judgmental Deity says, Pete, we can't believe in dreams. Berhalter trained us not to. And that is the biggest discredit. He has made Americans not believe. And as a country, it is difficult to make us not believe because we're believers. We're actually romantics by nature. We believe that anything is possible. If we want to balloon up to 500 pounds and eat garbage, we can. And that is the beauty of America, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, ball over the top. Watch, Argentina's going to score again. What a... Good attempt by Julian Alvarez there, and Maxime Croupeau makes the save. Canada look like they're being ripped to shreds. Are we believers? Excellent work. Jacopo with the puns tonight. So the problem with Canada is you hold on for so long and you really believe, and you're like, oh my God, can we do this? And then when Argentina scores, it just takes the wind out of your sails. And then before you know it, you're like, oof. All right, corner for Argentina. Oh, the ticker, yes. But let's finish this corner first so I don't miss anything, y'all. Y'all try to make me miss key moments in the game. And I resent you for it. Good-headed clearance by Canada there. Argentina 1, Canada 0. Yes, still a long way to go. Did the miracle on ice happen to Canada? Didn't think so. Jasper, Canada's had a rough time over the last 5 or so years. Even longer, in their general history has not been great. Let us, as their neighbors to the south, do the neighborly thing and believe for them. Let us inject this Canada team with the collective belief of American hopes and dreams everywhere, and hope that the goddess Fortunata smiles on our northern neighbors, and in exchange for the brutally cold winters and generally awful food that Canadians have been forced to endure for as long as they have existed, in exchange, prefer them some small compensation in the form of an equalizing goal against La Albiceleste. If they do, we will call this the Great Canadian Air Fryer Draw in honor of this beautiful air fryer right here. I am not sponsored by New Wave, but I imagine it's a good air fryer. I have not used it because it's not mine. It's my friend's. But actually, Christine, is this a good air fryer? She gave the thumbs up. New Wave is a good air fryer if any of you are looking for air fryers. All right, Canada with the long ball. Emi Martinez is all the way off his line. Pete, do you drink during USMNT? No. If I drink watching Greg Berhalter, my ugly side will come out, and that does not need to happen. All right, ball is all the way back to Emi Martinez now. Canada had too much poutine at halftime. Oh, let the Canadian jokes begin. The maple syrup merchants' performance isn't so sweet after all. That's a bad one. I know, but it's hard to come up with them live, guys. Eustachio, back to Davies. Eustachio managing to hold possession. Goes to Derek Cornelius. It's going to go all the way back to Croupeau. Croupeau looking a little hesitant with that touch there. Finds Bombito. Bombito with a long ball into the channel looking for Tejon. But it is headed out by Romero. Pete, have a brewski. I don't have any beers here. What are you saying? Look at Pete. Next thing you'll know, you'll be one of those channels where they sell all kinds of stuff. Yes, I'll just be like, oh, this is a, 1999 replica clock. Sold right before Y2K. Now available for only $4.99. Call 188 I like buying stuff to get yourself this clock. Call in the next 1 minute and you'll get this free washcloth with it. That'll be me. I'll have sold my soul to the gods of capitalism and try to convince you guys that the only true path to happiness is to purchase more things. Someone added PBR to his poutine DoorDash order. Yes, I need it. The Canadians are making me sad right now, so they must comfort me with their food. Beaver tails are the most delicious Canadian food. Are you being for real, Calby? Do they actually eat beaver tails? All right, Canada with the throw in here. We're 54 minutes in. It is only 1-0. It is only 1-0. No, they're pastries, says Liam Davis. So I'm guessing they're not actually beaver tails. Beaver tails are pastries? They sound good if it's a pastry. Kind of get the picture. Argentina in the box. Oh, all the way back to DePaul. DePaul finds Di Maria. Cuts inside, and his shot is high. They ride mooses to work. I think it's just moose, Jay Stoney. I think the plural of moose is moose. It's definitely not meese or mooses. I think it's still moose. Canada butter tarts are super popular in Canada and largely unknown to Americans. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that like our neighbors have that we don't even have. By the way, Starbucks been holding out on us. I was in Cancun and I went to a Starbucks in Cancun. They have all this great stuff. They have all this great stuff in Cancun at Starbucks. Like, for example, they have those straws that are made out of wafers, those wafer straws, the big ones. You can actually drink your coffee out of it. What a fantastic way to drink coffee, a wafer straw. Do we get that here in America? No, we do not. They try to give us like vegan sandwiches. All right. All right, long ball. Argentina's cooking now, huh? Oh. Good turn by Messi there. Why is Cincy trying to sign McKenny? They are not signing McKenny. Cincinnati, get out. McKenny is not coming to MLS. Not now, anyways. Judgmental Deity says, Pete, will you or Tack be doing more Copa watch-alongs outside good old America? Yeah, like this one. Tack's going to do Mexico, Jamaica. It's going to be the next one, and I'll try to follow Canada's journey. I'll try to follow Canada's journey here. Oh, my God. Is he in? Is he in? Oh, Messi with the touch. What a touch from Messi. Oh, beautiful last-minute tackle there from Alistair Johnson. Beautiful last-minute touch from Johnson there. Look at this. You should see the Starbucks in Italy. It has a huge roaster inside the place. I know. You know why? You know why, guys. You know why they give everybody else good stuff? All right? It's because we as Americans are often too passive. They know we're not going to break out the guillotine and start chopping off the heads of our ruling class. However, the Europeans have a long, sordid history of being like, y'all want to press us? Bye. America did it once to the Brits, and then the rest of the time we were just like, yes, our own government can fuck us willy-nilly, and we will do nothing because we are too busy worrying about what Taylor Swift did this week to wonder about the glyphosate in our food. All right, but back to the topic at hand. Here comes Argentina. It's not a roaster, it's an air fryer. McKenny Ozempic. That's a great name for McKenny. Ozempic McKenny. All right, here comes. No, not quite. Oh, Canada losing the ball in dangerous areas again. Even when they try to build out. Why are you trying to build out on a 6-man press? Let's go. Let's go. Come on, Canada. In transition. Kone. You've got to be better than that, Kone. That's a foul. Hey, ref. Oof. All right. Liam Miller. Canada looking very frantic. Yeah, they've lost all composure. Ever since that goal, Canada has lost their composure. Lance Tanui is eating Pizza Hut right now. My American brother. Throw some ranch on it while you're at it. Come on, guys. We need some of that Tim Hortons energy, Canada. All right, substitution for Canada, and it is indeed, I believe, Jacob Schaffelberg. Guys, why are you showing us that the goal wasn't offside? We know it wasn't offside. I had Long John Silver's rip my stomach. Where does Long John Silver's still exist? I have not seen a Long John Silver's in ages. Where do you live? So Jacob Schaffelberg is on for Tajon Buchanan. That's what we said at halftime. That would be a likely substitution because Tajon has not been very good. Even though the Canadians tried to convince us that because he won the Serie A doing literally nothing to help out with that he was somehow good. But he was not good today. No, he's a good player. I'm just fucking with you, Canadians. Don't get up in the comments, John Davis or other Canadians. I'm actually rooting for you. I'm actually on your side. And I'm going to give you a little bit of shit because we're rivals. Take it with a grain of salt and enjoy the love that I have in my heart for Canada today. All right? Let's see. Irvine, Texas or Irvine, California? Long John's here in Phoenix, says Tax Brazilian Ghost. Adam Garcia's in Aurora. Wait a minute. Who was the one who had Long John Silver's? All right, I'm looking. Oh, it was GVS Gaming. So GVS Gaming is in Chicago. You're in Chicago. There's a Long John Silver's in Chicago. Aren't you part Argentine, Pete? Yes, I am. Here's the problem, though. I'm half Argentine. Now, many of you may look at that and go, well, then why the hell aren't you supporting Argentina? So I don't have enough of a connection. My father is Argentine, my biological father, who I've never met. I also have never been to Argentina, although I want to. Now, if I go to Argentina and fall in love with it, with my own culture and my, heritage, then I might start rooting for Argentina. It's just that I struggle with that connection right now. So I am kind of supporting Canada because I do want CONCACAF to do well. It's Irving, Texas. Gotcha. Irvine is California. Irving is Texas. All right, 60 minutes in, and Argentina are 1-0 up thanks to a Julian Alvarez goal. But the South doesn't know about Culver's, and let's not tell them. The South doesn't want Culver's. Are you kidding? They're so busy talking about what's that Texas fast food chain that they love so much and that they think is like God on earth? Something. Whataburger. Oh my God, listen to Texans talk about Whataburger. I was like, I gotta try this out. So I go to a Whataburger, salivating because of all the comments I've gotten about how it's like near orgasmic. I go to Whataburger. They didn't even have melted cheese. It was a very mediocre burger. I was unimpressed. So, Texas fans, I may be offending you, but I do not care, as I often do not when I offend people. Okay, Canada has a corner. Eustachio here. Come on, Canada. Oh, headed clearance. Oh, are they going to transition here? Transition opportunity for Argentina. Can they delay? Get back behind the ball. Well done, Davies. Well done, Davies. Don't talk about Whataburger. You're losing this subscription. Praga Kanfu, I do not care. It is Whataburger's job to make me like them. It is not my job to like Whataburger. Whataburger has to impress me. But to be fair, I'm in California and people get offended all the time when I tell them that their little, what's the California chain? Why is my memory so bad, guys? I'm 36. I should not be forgetting shit this easily. Not In-N-Out. Is it In-N-Out? Oh, the cross blocked. Oh, come on, finish it. In-N-Out. Yeah, thank you. In-N-Out is overrated too. Californians act like In-N-Out is amazing. And I had In-N-Out, and I was like, honestly, McDonald's fries are better. So all that to say, I'm not just hating on Texas. I think that people overrate their local chain, and it becomes that thing that happens when it's like a sports team, right? Where you're like, oh, it's mine, so I have to pretend it's good, or I have to say it's good, even if objectively speaking, it's really not that good. It becomes a tribal thing. It's like Whataburger versus In-N-Out. I did recently go to Florida, and there was this small, I do not remember of the name of the chain, but there was this small little fast food joint that I had. Delicious. They have ice cream as well, and I thought it was pretty good. It was really nice burgers, and they had like cookie sandwiches, like ice cream sandwiches in a fridge, and they had really nice shakes. I was very impressed. I just don't remember the name of it. So anybody who lives in Florida, throw a few names at me because it will jog my memory. It wasn't Culver's. I would remember Culver's. We have Culver's here in Illinois. Portillo's is fine, but their soupy sandwiches, I don't know, man. I don't know about the soupy sandwiches. It's kind of weird. Oh, here comes Canada. Davies to Liam Miller. Liam Miller. Come on, Davies, please. Oh, almost an own goal. Oh, good catch by Emi Martinez. Where were you in Florida? I was traveling from Jacksonville to Orlando, and it was just off the highway. Oh, no. Messi saved. Oh, no, he's going to get the second one, isn't he? Isn't he? Where's the defense? What is going on? How did Messi miss that? Jesus, Messi. Too much time in Florida. It's affecting him, isn't it? Come on, Messi. Messi from 2 years ago finishes that with his eyes closed. You're one-on-one with the keeper. First of all, credit to Cornelius for putting some pressure. But he's there 1v1 with the keeper. All he has to do is beat the keeper, and then he scuffs it. Too much time in MLS. You start to play like them, Lionel. All right, here comes Liam Miller. If you find yourself in East Tennessee, try Pals. Okay. All right, I'll give that a shot. Is Knoxville considered East Tennessee? I went to Orlando. That's where I was in Florida. But this was on the road. I was driving from Atlanta to Orlando. This was past Jacksonville, maybe an hour or two past Jacksonville. Argentina corner. Was it Waffle House in Florida? It was not Waffle House, I don't think. It was not Burger King. It felt like one of those off the way ones that's not like a national chain. That's what it felt like. Oh, Canada. What are you saying? Jonathan David. One-on-one header with the keeper, and he doesn't even hit the target. Oh, my God. How? How? It was Jacob Schaffelberg. Oh, Jonathan. It was not Dairy Queen, guys. It was like something local. It wasn't a national chain. Man, they had chances. They just couldn't finish them. All right, Lo Celso is coming on for Argentina. It wasn't A&W. Maybe it was Dairy Bell. Dairy Bell, Raleigh's. It was something like that. I can go look in my credit card statement. It's probably there. All right, Angel Di Maria is coming off. That makes sense. The guy's old as the hills. And Giovanni Lo Celso is coming on. I mean, credit. He's played quite well today, Di Maria. Lo Celso is coming on. In big moments, David plays like he's Jesus Ferreira. LOL, I'm just amused that we come to talk about soccer and all we're talking about is food. I know, because Canada is letting us down. Come on, rude Canadians. All right, Canada trying to build out of the back here. But Argentina trying to build out of the back. Canada win possession, and they go back to Mr. What's his name? Croupeau. Croupeau to Bombito. Bombito looking for options. Gives it to Kone. Kone dropping very deep on the ball. Jesse Marsch trying to pull a Greg Berhalter there. Take a creative player and go stick him with your back line. Oh, long ball incoming. Kyle Larin has not been great today either. Talking about burgers. Wild match on the TV, and this watch along is talking about burgers. We are talking about the game 2, King 2 Bishop. Tack is at the game. Probably also talking about burgers. All right, Alistair Johnson here. Kone finds Bombito. Bombito to Liam Miller. Liam Miller looking for Eustaquia. Oh, come on. Silly pass. And that'll be a goal kick for Argentina. Hope is starting to fade. And yes, we must keep it. Jesse Marsch is not happy that Canada has dropped the tempo. Oh, look at the injuries that Argentina is about to suffer. Cramping. The cramping that Argentina is about to suffer, ladies and gentlemen. So, none of my picks so far have been going well. Not Liam Miller, not Tajon Buchanan, not Lionel Messi. None of them have goals or assists. So that's not great. And Buchanan is off, so I'm not going to make my money today. But that is okay. All right, here comes Canada again. Jacob Schaffelberg. Oh, is that a penalty? A ref almost put his whistle in his mouth. Now that's a free kick for Argentina. Oh my God, the referee's freaking the fuck out for no reason. They were asking very politely in Canadian fashion for a penalty, and he's like, ah. Hey, ref, tranquilo. You're supposed to be in control of the game. Stop losing your mind. Here we go. Oh, that's at least a free kick on the edge of the box. It's not a penalty because it's just outside the box, but that is abso-fucking-lutely a free kick for Canada. And the referees, okay, they have to review this. All right, maybe it's going to VAR. It's outside the box, but it still could be a very important free kick. And the guy's saying he dived. He did not dive. He literally got your stud in his knee. Maybe the ref doesn't like poutine. It's not a penalty because it was outside the box. But that should have been a free kick for Canada at the edge of the box. Because it's not a penalty check, VAR couldn't do much about that, but that was a terrible call by the ref. Is Argentina choking? No, I mean, they're winning right now, but, oh, come on, Schaffelberg. They won the ball from Argentina here. Oh, terrible. Oh, now they lost it unnecessarily. But Argentina do look a bit shaky all of a sudden. Canada's trying to find some momentum here. Can they find the equalizer? Can they find the equalizer? All right, Maxime Coupeau throws it out to Alistair Johnson. Come on, Canada. Bombito to Derek Cornelius. Cornelius over the top. A lot more direct from Canada now. Can they win the second balls? Ref calls a foul from Eustachio. That definitely did look like a foul. Yeah, that was a foul from Eustachio. But it's inconsistent from the ref to call it when Canada does it, but don't call it when Argentina does it, just outside their own box. Okay, Julian Vivas says, I'm back, so I don't know if this was asked. Do you think Esmir changed because of him not going to the Olympics? It seems emotional. First of all, the Olympic roster is not decided yet. The Olympic roster has not been announced, so I don't think that's what it is. Now, maybe he feels like, well, maybe he feels like he knows he's not going to the Olympics. But look, if the guy was planning to go to the Olympics and then switch to Bosnia afterwards, like, it's hard to know. We don't exactly know. Did he always want to play for Bosnia? First of all, he hasn't switched yet, as far as we know, right? So there's nothing to say for sure. But assuming he does switch, did he always want to play for Bosnia and was just taking advantage of the U.S. in his youth? Was he using the U.S. to hype up his transfer value? Who knows? It's hard to know. Did he always feel like playing for Bosnia? Is he young? Is he overreacting? I don't know. It's like, I don't know the kid. I don't know his reasons. And by the way, the reasons that they say are never the reasons. Like, when they come out, these statements are going to be made by agents and managers. They go, okay, listen, here's what you have to do, blah, blah, blah. Whether or not it's the real reason, I don't know. Here comes Schaffelberg. Oh, nice tackle there. Why would he choose Bosnia? I don't understand it personally. The only reason to choose Bosnia over the U.S. is because you have actual connection through his family, which makes sense. If it's a heart, emotional choice, fine. Okay, that's who you always wanted to represent. Why did my clock stop? You guys. All right, well, the clock's no longer valid. My apologies. But he's more likely to go to a World Cup with the U.S. because Bosnia is not, they didn't even qualify for the Euros. So they ain't qualifying for the World Cup. But if it's an emotional decision and, his family's from Bosnia and so he really wants to play for them and, some of these family ties go deep. That's certainly his decision to make. All right, here comes Canada. Kone, Alistair. Oh, good keeping, Emmy Martinez. Oh, Kyle Laren, so close. So close. Damn. Good cross. Schaffelberg has changed this game, huh? Oh, it was a good tackle by Martinez. Good tackle by Martinez. Oh, Kyle Laren, maybe stay on your feet. Oof. This is on VIX, J. Crew. Yes. This is on VIX. Otamendi and Martinez are coming on. So Lautaro's coming on. They're bringing on the experienced players. Lautaro's not that old, but he's got a lot of experience. And Otamendi's got to be like 36 at this point. Alvarez is coming off, and Paredes is coming off. Interesting. So they're bringing on another center back, huh? They're bringing off a midfielder, and they're bringing on another center back, and they're bringing on Lautaro for Alvarez. Interesting. Yeah, they haven't played well today, Argentina. They got the good goal, but other than that, they really haven't created all that much. Canada's looked good. And if Argentina keep trying to build out of the back and Canada can keep the faith and the pressure on, they'll have chances. All right. Long kick from Martinez. Wow. Messi almost got on the end of that. Argentina has the ball. Attempted. Oh, it's not attempted. Oh, that was close. Argentina still have it. Shot blocked. That'll be a corner for Argentina. How do you feel about Obed Vargas to Mexico? From what I've heard, he always wanted to play for Mexico. And he was just sort of playing with the U.S. until he could make his. He was going to wait and see if he could play the Olympics with the U.S. And then it became clear he wouldn't be on the Olympic team. He was like, screw it. I wanted to play for Mexico anyways. So in my opinion, it's kind of a shitty thing to do. But in terms of wanting to play for Mexico, I have no problem with it. If that's really what was in his heart, fine. If it's an emotional decision, you want to play for Mexico, fine. But then play for Mexico. Like accepting, you can't say the U.S. didn't treat him well. He was, they brought him to the under-20 World Cup and started him in many games. He played quite well. Free kick for Canada. No, the clock is broken all of a sudden. I don't know, guys. You know, it's hard when you have an air fryer clock and you're not in your usual studio. So give me a break. Okay. All right, here comes Canada. Yeah, look, also, I think a lot of these guys now who are dual nats are going to look at the U.S., especially if you're a midfielder, and look at the U.S. and go, where am I going to break in? Where am I going to break in? Right? And that's a big consideration right now. It's a young team. We have a lot of midfielders. There's a lot of depth. There's a lot of quality. Where are you going to break in? Whereas for Obed, he probably looked at Mexico and thought, I could walk into this team at some point. You know, I don't know if that's necessarily true, but certainly the depth chart for Mexico. Oh, come on, Canada. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. Oh, no. Here comes Messi. Here comes Messi. Oh, dragged it wide. Tried to chip the keeper and dragged it wide. Spending too long in MLS will do this, Lionel. Spending too long in MLS will do this to you, my friend. Oh, no, it's not a penalty. He shot long before he was touched. He wasn't even touched. That was a dive. Get up. Get up. If Canada loses, air fry your phone. No, thank you. All right, Canada, you have 11 minutes. Richie Larea is on, and Alfonso Davies is going up. All right, come on, Canada. You must believe. Like that terrible American Outlaws chant. I believe that we will win. Are you in Chicago, Pete? Yes, I am. Oh, here comes Argentina again. Oh, yellow card. LOL sounded like Bill Clinton. Who sounded like Bill Clinton? Me? If I talk like this, I swear I only went on Epstein's jet 27 times. I didn't do nothing, though. He's just a nice guy. He gives me rides to islands in the Caribbean. I like him a lot, but I didn't know he was doing anything wrong. I swear I did not have intercourse with that woman. Argentina getting calls. Free kick for Argentina, about 30 yards, maybe 40, 35 yards out, 40 yards out. Let's be honest. Oh, that should be 2-0 for Argentina. That header. Oh, no, that should be 2-0. Otamendi. Beautiful free kick by Leo. Although, was he offside? He's offside. He's offside. He's totally offside. And he missed it anyways. Oh, my God. Oh, Argentina stole it. Oh, no. It's Bombito. What a save, Krupo. Oh, Lautaro. Krupo is saving Argentina's ass here. Canada's ass here. Lautaro's 1v1 with the keeper. Krupo is the man of the match, right? He has to be. He's made so many saves to keep this Canada team in it. Oh, no. Is Messi injured? Oh, shit. Oh, no. Don Garber is throwing stuff in his office right now. First of all, terrible pass by Bombito to give it away. Oh, Messi did something to him. Oh, no, his ankle. Oh, he got tackled. He got tackled by Bombito. His ankle. I think he did something to his ankle. He's still down. He's still down. This is not good for Copa America if Messi gets injured this early. But it didn't look too bad. It didn't like maybe he twisted it. It didn't look too bad. I think he'll be okay. Oh, he's back up. Yeah, he's back up. He's fine. He's hobbling a little. I mean, I would pull him off if I was Scaloni. I would pull him off, be like, yo, Messi. Canada's going to get tired, and that means they're going to start going late into challenges. We do not need you injured. We'll see out the 1-0, and then we'll come back for the next game. Another free kick for Argentina. Let me just tweet some shit here. All right, free kick for Canada. Almost from the same spot as the last free kick, to be honest. All right, some subs. Osorio is on. Come on, Canada. You have 5 minutes of full time, 5 minutes left plus added time. Oh, my God. What is that? Terrible. Otamendi again. How is nobody tracking Otamendi into the box? I think he's off, though. I think he's off again. Stay on side, Ota. All right, Canada has the ball, guys. Building from the back. They don't have much time here to find an equalizer. All right, Argentina throw. Argentina throw. Canada win it back. Can they transition quickly here? Looking for Kyle Aaron. Come on, Davies. Go, go, press. Canada's starting to look leggy, huh? They look like they're like, yeah, they look tired. Chase Hudson says Canada gonna get one at the death. I can feel it. Long ball. I hope so, but they look like completely knackered, as the Brits say. I'm knackered, mate. I don't have it in me anymore. Oh, well done, Schaffelberg. Almost. Argentina have it. All they need to do is like chill out and hold the ball, rotate it. There you go, Argentina. There you go. All right. Good switch. Come on, Schaffelberg. Win that. Oh, come on. Get up. Get up. Oh, here comes Argentina. Messi. Oh, what a beautiful finish. Lionel Messi gets his assist, and Lautaro makes it 2-0. Lautaro makes it 2-0. 2-0. Oh, so unfortunate for Jesse Marsch and this Canada team. So unfortunate because they played well. They played well today. They tired out a bit at the end here, and I think that showed. But I think they can be proud of this performance. I really do. I really do. But, I mean, Maxime Croupeau stood on his head, too. So let's keep that in mind. It's Justin Trudeau's fault. Probably. American Auto says, hey, Pete, I'd like to say thanks very much for doing this. It was cool to hang out with you. Have a great rest of the show. I got to go take a shower. Might be a little TMI, but it's the truth. It's okay. You're allowed to take a shower. We're not picturing it. No, you're very welcome, of course. Yeah. I mean, we're a community, right? We watch soccer together. It's what we do. LOL, the story of Canada. They play well, but all for nothing. I mean, it's not all for nothing. They can take confidence from that, right? It's Jesse Marsch's first ever competitive game in charge. And, to really give Argentina a run for the money the way that they did, if this was the U.S., we would have been quite proud of them. We would have said, good performance. Yeah, we didn't get the result. And, sure, there are things that they can work on. But overall, the talent gap between this team is huge. And Canada put on a performance that they are proud, that Canadian fans and Jesse Marsch and the players and every moose from the Northwest Territories to Nova Scotia should be proud of. Yeah, we'd all take this performance against Uruguay, and with more talent, maybe we'd have a shot. Watch Canada score now. Like, couldn't score before, but now when it won't matter, then they score. Yeah, of course they can beat Chile playing like this. They've got to finish better, but they can absolutely beat Chile playing like this. Oh. Yes, but if the U.S. had Canada's players, it would be different, right? So you're saying, we wouldn't be happy if they missed this many chances. And Lenz is saying, if this was the U.S., I would have been pissed. I expect more. Yes, but if the U.S. had these players, right? The U.S. has better players, so we expect more. Tax Brazilian Ghost says, thanks for the stream, Pete. I'm excited for Sunday. Me too, man. I'm hyped. So, guys, on Sunday, Tack and I are going to do a pregame sort of like tailgate. We're going to do a pregame tailgate on Sunday at 10 a.m. Central, so 11 a.m. Eastern time. We'll go live. We'll talk about Bolivia versus the U.S. and sort of preview the game, hang out. We might even do some, we might even do some a call-in show if people can remember to unmute themselves. If anybody wants to talk about the game. Oh, shot deflected, but in the end, an easy grab for Emi Martinez. Yeah, Schaffelberg. I think Schaffelberg did enough to start game 2. Tejan did not look good. All right, long ball over the top. Lautaro, what a touch from Lautaro there, huh? What a touch from Lautaro. Late yellow for Lo Celso. Laren and Martinez going at it. Not Laren, sorry. What's his name? You know who I mean. Larea. Why is Argentina time wasting? Because it's CONMEBOL. That's what they do. It's called gamesmanship. Oh, DePaul, chill. DePaul could be winning 9-0 and he'd be worked out about one player being 1 inch across a line that they shouldn't be. Long ball from Emi Martinez. Oh, he's through. Oh, my God. Almost an own goal. Oh, corner. Corner for Argentina. All right, we're in the 93rd minute. There's 5 minutes of added time. Yeah, nobody likes DePaul except Atletico Madrid fans. Long switch. Argentina really going long here, huh? Trying to put pressure on that Canadian back line to keep them pegged back. TZA goes Marsch out. Another long ball from Emi Martinez. Wow, they're going very direct here. Grupo having to come off completely out of the box to head away. Argentina still have it. Messi, fouled. Free kick for Argentina just outside the D. This is Messi range. And it's probably the last action of the game. Yeah, that's a foul. Hacked. Definitely hacked. Honestly, with the amount of times Messi's been hacked in his career, it's a wonder he's ever managed to be fit. Oh, Monica, we have a woman. An actual live, real woman in the chat saying, Richie Larea has such little dick energy. All right, Monica. Well, that's your first ever chat. Or have you been here before, Monica? Tough game for the Kings of CONCACAF. I love that we're all rooting for Canada, and then as soon as they start losing, we remind ourselves that they're rivals and we hate them, and we're like, yeah, fuck Canada. Messi with the free kick. This is Messi range. Watch him make it 3-0, and then 3-0 will not tell the tale of this game. But, straight at Grupo. Shout out to the real MVP. Yeah, man of the match is the air fryer. Well done. What should we call him? That is it. 2-0. Argentina beats Canada. Jesse Marsch's opening game for Canada results in a 2-0 loss against Argentina, La Albiceleste. First goal was by Julian Alvarez. Second goal was by Lautaro Martinez. So there are 2 9s, I suppose. Messi got the assist on the second goal. First goal came after Grupo fouled McAllister. Probably would have been a penalty anyways. But, guys, thanks for hanging. This was fun. If you have not smashed that like button yet, do it. It helps other people to find the channel, to find the stream. We will see you all on Sunday. The U.S. kicks off their Copa America campaign versus Bolivia. We'll do a pregame sort of hangout / tailgate in the morning with Tack. And then, of course, Tack will do the live watch along post-game right here on 11 Yanks. If you're new, smash that subscribe button. Thanks for hanging. Have a great night. My condolences to the Canadians and congratulations to all you Argentina fans. Good start. See you soon.